Hello everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up with the very first video in our September scrapping marathon. So we are planning on putting up a video every day in September, and we have prompts that we're using, and I'll put a little photo at the end and also link to Instagram, which will have the photo of all the prompts that we're using for the month. So that's going to be super exciting. I am doing day 1, September 1st, and the prompt for day 1 is a selfie. So that is what I am scrapping. I'm using the July Kitaholic kit, so I'm actually trying to kill this kit. It's the start of August when I'm filming this, so I am pre-filming, and I haven't got my August kit yet, so I'm still kind of working through my July one, trying to finish it up. So that's the photo. It's a selfie of my sister and I scrapping, funnily enough. I thought it was an appropriate photo to start with. And what I did, I scrapped 9x12, obviously, and I decided I wanted to create like a paper patterned paper border. So I grabbed one of the black and white pieces with the scripty writing on, but I think it just says "I love you to the moon and back" over and over again. So maybe the sentiment, I mean, I do love my sister, maybe the sentiment's not super appropriate, but you actually don't really see it anyway because it's just forming the border. And then I decided that maybe I wanted to go with a bit of a black and white theme. So that's sort of what I did. Black and white and grey and gold. And then I do decide I probably should put some colour in, so I pop in a bit of the teal or the minty teal colour that came in the kits this month. So yeah, I think this layout worked really well. I'm just adding some tissue paper that was from my stash, but I just felt like because I was going with black and white, which is pretty harsh, I thought that the tissue paper might just kind of soften it up a bit. And I do like the way it looks. Sorry, tickle in my throat. So yeah, just cutting that down and going to use that as just one of the layering pieces behind my photo, and then I'm just going to layer up quite a few of the scraps that I had left. I got double the amount of paper this month, so I got the paper add-on, so I have a lot of paper and I'm nowhere near killing it yet, and I have done lots of layouts with this kit this month. So yeah, I can't complain about the amount of, or the quantity that comes in the Kitaholic kits if you're from Australia or overseas, because they also ship internationally, and you're thinking about a kit club. I know I'm on the design team, so you might think I'm biased, but actually I wouldn't stay on the design team if I didn't really love the kits, and I do love them, and my sister gets them too, so there's no way she would part with you know, her hard-earned cash when they're only living off, you know, one wage, being on maternity leave with a baby, that yeah, she would buy them if they weren't good value for money. So I can't recommend them enough. If you're in Australia or overseas and thinking about a kit club, Kitaholic kits, definitely check them out. That's my shameless plug for this video. So I'm layering up. I used some vellum with the gold triangles, and that was at that point where I was like, yep, I think I'll bring some gold into this layout. And yeah, so I'm just cutting down the scraps that I already had rather than cutting it into full sheets of pattern paper yet. I know I put those houses sideways, but because it just peeks out, you really can't tell. Like, you actually can't tell at all. And then I already had a piece of this grey and white triangle that I'd ripped for a different layout, and I thought that actually would look quite nice just on the bottom, so I added that. And then I think that's it for my paper layers. So I'm putting away that paper and just figuring out how I want, or not how, but where I want the photo to go. So I'm pulling out the thickers because I know I'm going to write a title. So just pulling those out. I keep everything in a tub, so I was just finding the thickers, so I pulled those out. And now I'm thinking, what am I going to do with this title? So I get a bit of packaging so I can stick the title down and just fiddle around a bit. And I didn't cut this bit out, even though I probably should have, but I thought my video was still in alright length, so I didn't cut me sticking down the title. So I'm just getting my thickers. Sorry, I should have cut this bit out though. I'm not changing a YouTube video because I can see my mouse in the it's in the frame on the left down there. Oh, well, there you go. So I'm writing my title, which I've decided is going to be hashtag Scrappy Selfie. Figured I should use a hashtag. They come in all the thick kit sets, but I hardly ever use them. So I'm like, oh, I might, that probably is fitting for this photo. So I've gone hashtag Scrappy Selfie, and I thought I'll throw in some exclamation marks because why not? They come in the thicker set, and why not? Just put everything on the page. So I've done my title. I am having a look through the ephemera and thinking, how do I want to embellish this? Because when you scrap 9x12 and you've got a decent sized photo, there's actually not that much space to work with. So I didn't want to go too overboard with the ephemera, but in the end I still probably go overboard. So I'm using one of the gold doilies and I'm cutting it in half so it can stick out both sides, and just sticking that down. And then I grabbed there were some little tabs that came in the kit, so I grabbed a couple of those, and it was at this point that I decided I wanted to bring some mint in as well. So that little tab, you can't probably read it in the video, but it says leave a little sparkle wherever you go. So I thought that was cute, so I stuck that one in there sort of behind the photo, and then I decided to use this mint and black one, and then I went, well, there was a fair amount of mint and sort of teal colours that came in the kit this month, so I thought that would be a nice little touch. So I pulled out the little teal and gold transparent word stickers, and I found this word smile in the ephemera pack that I thought worked really well, given that it's a selfie. And then there were some wood veneers that came in the kit that are like half wood and then half a colour. There's a mint colour and a pink and a yellow, I think. So I pulled out a couple of mint pieces and I thought I will use those, so I left them out. The bows that came in the kit this month, I think they're from Heidi Swap. They are kind of all black, white and silver, so I thought, oh, they're going to work well, I might use one of those. I don't like sticking down the fiddly small scripty word, so I just used my tiny attacher and stapled that word smile down the bottom there, and now I'm using a lot of foam squares to pop up my photo. My sister always tells me I use way too many, and she's probably right. But I don't care. I buy the cheap ones if I'm not using my favourites, which are the Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, but they're not expensive, but they're more expensive than the cheaper ones from the $2 shop, and I don't like to waste them, so I wouldn't have put that many if I was using the expensive ones. But I'm just putting more out because I can. So you probably didn't need to watch me stick down the title since you already knew what it was, so I edited that part out, and so I've stuck my title down now, and now I'm just adhering the wood veneer pieces. I could have definitely adhered this big piece with wet glue, but I felt like I could not adhere that thin one, the Love Heart outline, with wet glue because it wasn't flat. I know that's a weird thing to say, but it didn't sit flat on the page, and I was worried with wet glue it wouldn't attach properly, so I just kind of used my tape, my double-sided tape, and just had to sort of fold the excess over so that it didn't stick out. But it stuck down super well, so it ain't going anywhere. Now I'm just adding some of the tiny words and we are basically done. I'm just adding quite a few that are kind of moderately relevant. I've got words like today was amazing, and create, and you and me, and wonder, and that happened, and hello, and memories. So you know, they're all relevant, but really I'm just trying to use them up. And I nearly have, so that's exciting. So yeah, that's it. I add a little bow beside the word smile and we are done. This layout is finished. I hope you liked day 1 in our September Scrappy series. I hope you join us for the month. Feel free to scrap along if any of the prompts interest you, and we will see you in tomorrow's video. Please like, comment, add and subscribe so you don't miss anything from us, and we love interacting with you in the comments. Alright guys, bye!